what kind of work can we do to raise the center of gravity of the social holon so that we resonate
Right.
in that thing. And that's the work that I'm looking at doing, and I'm trying to figure out how to interface with Integral and do that.
Excellent. Two parts to that. If you're looking to create turquoise wheeze, stay in touch with these people. If you're looking for a turquoise friend out there, get a dog. Dog's not turquoise, but neither are the rest of your friends. And the dog won't turn on you. So that's all I have to say on that one. We have to be really careful about, it's an extremely important impulse to be honored, but we have to watch it, which is how can I go out in the world and change the world a little bit? Now, seriously, it is important to do that, but you have to really watch your motivation there, because it tends to be one of the, and again, no judgments on anybody here, because I think we all have a tendency to do it, but the tendency to want to transform the world is generally about half bodhisattva vow and half egoic, I know what's right for you people, I'm going to straighten you out. And it's sort of the last kind of stand of ego once people get into this. And again, it's okay, but you just have to kind of watch it. Because when that's your motivation, you will be frustrated extremely quickly, because the world doesn't want to be lectured to by you about second tier. And so that's the frustrating part, because the part of it is very noble. But that's why, I mean, that's the point, not to overemphasize it, but Sanghas start very, very small. And there is this is a little bit of a harsh phrase, but it's so very true. A biblical phrase, cast not your pearls before swine. And we don't want to get caught up in elitist versions ourselves. But at the same time, we don't want to cut short the fact that if there are higher stages and we're moving into them, then we are moving into them. Now, there are stages above us. And I always tell the story that there's there's like a seminar up on the third floor of people that are, fifth and sixth tier. And they're going, how do we deal with those turquoise people? They're driving us crazy. So just so we don't understand that we're sitting on top. But the fact of the matter is, it's okay to have that sense of this is a higher, deeper understanding, and I wish more people could understand it. But then you have to watch your motivation as you approach that. So the second part of it is it's a very appropriate thing to have Sangha. It's no fun resonating with a new understanding and having nobody to tell at all about it. And most of you have the experience of making the horrible mistake of trying to tell the person you're in a relationship with. And they're like, if I see one more Ken Wilber book, I will strangle you. Don't pull it out to read to her before sex, because it's not going to work. Women, however, women who want to do it with your boyfriend, you can read from anything you want, including Wilbur, before sex, because men will do anything if they think it's part of foreplay. So you've got 2 or 3 hours of reading to them. Yo, honey, oh, that's so great. So, in the meantime, what we want to try to do, obviously, is create Sangha. So that people, the thing that I appreciate most, and I really like most about these gatherings, it's the thing I hear people say the most often. The best thing about this, the teachers are great, everything is great, but just being able to talk to people that are like-minded and not having to pull my punches, I can actually come out of the closet. Because we're all really integral closet, basically. And coming out is very hard. And coming out is hard and this is the marginalized part. Now again, because societies do have to have dominant modes, roughly, of discourse, then again, it's not malevolent. But if you fly below that or above that, you're just not going to fit in. And so if you're flying up here and trying to communicate to society down here, all you're going to get is carpet burns. every time you try to do that. And so you all come in here with like, carpet burns everywhere. And so part of what happens when you just get a chance to talk with each other is go, oh, this is so great. And that's what we want to try to find ways to keep community and keep community going. And obviously one of the main things we want to do is when Integral University goes up, so people have a way to stay in touch and communicate. And we have a whole lot of other things planned. I mean, it's really just explosive in terms of the things we have planned for the ways people can stay in touch. But that part is hard, but it's something that we're, you kind of dance between. But the best thing about it, I think, is triggered by just what you said. When you're doing the tango, and you're turquoise and your partner's turquoise, there's nothing like it. There's just nothing like it. And I always liked, Martin Buber introduced, of course, the I-thou relationship, I-thou. And that's, like I said, the mystery of we is, I know spirit is everywhere, but spirit is strongest in we. It's unbelievable. And I used to say the I-thou relationship, God is the hyphen in that. And so when you can find a I-thou, and you're both on the same wavelength, it's quite extraordinary.